Host Oredo PDP members. Obaseki say he dey disappointed in some of his supporters' comments for forgiving Edo APC youth leader Tony Kabaka. Governor Obaseki of Edo State don tell the leadership of PDP for the state to come together, stay united, and also to learn how to accommodate people. Say if everybody come together, the very matter for the state and the country dey go wella. Obaseki talk this one during get-together PDP membership wey dey Oredo local government for Benin.
I wish all the others were here to celebrate with us in our local government, to show the strength and the political energy which God has given to Oredo. Our distinguished leaders of Oredo, I don't know how to thank you all. Wawese. One thing that is constant in life is change. The politics we played in 1999, we cannot be playing the same politics today. When we played politics in 1999, there was no computer, there was no smartphone. I'm not even sure we had PVC. All of that has changed our politics. But there are some things in politics that remain constant, that will never change. The first thing is inclusion. When you say you have a political party, it's like a police station, it's open door. Anybody can come in, and when they come in, they should be accepted. That is the only way you can have a big, strong, and reliable political party. So I thank you, all of you who accepted me to come into the party. I have forgiven all of those who hid the register, who didn't want me to come. I don't have any grudges against you. That was your understanding of politics at that time. Now that I am here, that will never ever happen. PDP is open and open to everybody. Inclusion is the basis. Any party that does not have membership, that does not invite people to share in its own ideology, is bound to fail. In that same spirit of inclusion, I'm saying everybody in our party is important. There is nobody who is not important. And therefore, everybody must be treated with respect as long as you are a member of the party. And respect is reciprocal. So when a governor calls a meeting of party members, and some people say they will not attend, even though they occupy offices in the party, like chairman, without respecting the governor, you don't expect the governor to respect that person. So, as far as I'm concerned, I leave it to you, the members of Oredo, to decide whether you have a chairman of our party or not. And whatever you decide, I will support you. The rest is up to you. You know what to do. If we all are gathered here together celebrating Christmas, and we don't have a chairman, I think it is our duty to make sure we have a chairman. So you will follow the constitution of our party to make sure that we have a chairman.
Oga Governor talk say PDP for Oredo get strong political base, say make Oredo PDP dey show the state and the country the right political path and relevance to dey follow. Say Oredo PDP go fit build the party and others go follow.
As we go forward into the new year, we are going to have challenges. Not of our own making, but challenges because of the country we live in. There will be serious economic challenges. Don't be under any illusion. I said it more than 6 months ago that we had major crisis. Now it is showing it's going to be worse next year. But we have tried to insulate Edo. I drove around this morning to some major projects, just checking. And I'm glad that we took the decisions we took several years ago. It will be tough for Nigeria, but it will not be too bad for us in Edo. What we need to do is to continue to be united, to continue to be focused. Those people who believe that they can only get political relevance by creating confusion and quarrel, don't listen to them. Our political future is in our harmony and coming together as one. There is enough for everybody. But what we must focus on is not today. We have eaten today, have we not? We should focus on tomorrow. Because tomorrow must come. These children will grow up. We will get old. How will our politics today affect us tomorrow and the children tomorrow? That is why we say we are not worried about the next election. We are worried about the next generation. We must focus on the future. If we don't train the children well today, we don't prepare them to take advantage of what is that. We want to eat everything today. Then what will happen to them tomorrow? That is what our politics should be about. Our politics is not about the 50,000 and 100,000 we get today. No. Our politics is that teacher come to school to make sure that that child gets a good education. Are we ensuring that that health officer is there to make sure that that child is immunized? That when they are sick, they get care. When you go to the hospital, you get care so that you can be alive. That is what our politics should be about. And let me tell you, Oredo is the thermometer for Edo politics. It has been the case for the last 75 or more years. So we have a very strong political tradition. We should be showing the rest of the country where to go, and that is what we are doing.
Obaseki talk say him na digital ogbonge governor wey sabi that he know how many polling units dey for Oredo, even when INEC not give am the database. But him know say each ward for Oredo not dey less than 25 polling units. Obaseki come talk say for appointment matter for Oredo people, Oredo don be 25 wards, not be 12 wards again. Say this increase go affect the senior special assistant and special assistant appointment matter. Say the names for appointment go come out later today.
Like I say, I'm a digital governor, no apologies. I work with data all the time. And even without the new INEC delineation, there is no ward in Oredo with less than 25 polling units. Old, with the new delineation, is much more. So it is not fair and equitable where a ward has 36 polling units and then one ward somewhere else has 9 polling units and you treat both wards as the same. It is not fair. You can see it even in the voter register. So what I have done, and anybody can challenge me, but thank God INEC is even giving us more wards and more polling units. So for the purposes of appointments, Oredo is 25 wards. So that means not 12, 25. It affects everything else. The number of essays you have and the number of SSAs you have. The leaders will live here. They will go into that room. They will finalize their list for me today. I will announce it by 7 o'clock this night. Inauguration will be by 12 o'clock tomorrow in Government House. PDP!
Obaseki come say shook mouth for Christmas food wey he and government gave the APC youth leader Tony Adun, also known as Tony Kabaka. He still talk say he dey read for social media some comments wey some of his supporters dey write. Say he dey very disappointed. Talk say somebody like Tony Kabaka wey be grandfather come out for social media, go God house right in front of pastor begin ask for forgiveness. Who can be him wey be ordinary person not to forgive am?
Since last night, I've been hearing a lot of comments on the internet that I gave a cow and rice to Kabaka. I read the comments of some people who say they are my supporters. I felt sad. I said, they are not my supporters, those comments. Because this is Christmas. We are celebrating Christ, the basis of our Christianity and religion. Before politics, we are human beings. Is that not so? We are human beings first before we are politicians. So if we cannot show humanity, then we will not be human politicians. If somebody who's a grandfather can come out on social media to beg for forgiveness, goes to church to beg for forgiveness, who am I not to forgive the person? I am a mere mortal. I am where I am today because of God. I am not governor because I want to be governor, but because God made it possible. So if I now play God, I'm not sure God will forgive me. So for those who are commenting on social media, they can continue to comment. They don't believe in what I believe in. They are not Christians, they are not leaders. I have no regrets because we all agreed that God gave us victory. And that in that victory, we should be magnanimous. And that is what I have tried to do to my God.
The ogbonge pipo wey tanda for dis meeting na Governor Godwin Obaseki, Chief of Staff to the Governor Osaibovo Iyoha, Chief Osaro Ida, and other leaders for the party for Oredo. Make una no forget to wear nose mask and use alcoholic-based sanitizer to maintain 2-step distance from each other. This Omicron matter na real o. Osarugwe Monday from Benin for TMT News.